Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dr. William Lobb, and I'm the Dean of the Marquette University School of Dentistry, and it is my privilege to serve as the Master of Ceremonies for this white coat ceremony today. Before we begin our program, I have a few announcements to make. First, please silence your cell phones so we don't have to listen to all the keen ringtones everybody has. And first, with respect to taking photographs, we're going to have our photographer, Mr. Jim Brozak, photographing this event. This will include individual photos of the students receiving their white coat. We'll also be taking a group photograph of the class at the end of the ceremony. And these images are going to be made available to each student over the next few weeks. And we are also video recording this event, and they'll be getting a copy of that as well. So this will be well recorded, but if you do wish to take your own photographs, we ask that you don't congregate in the aisles as we'll proceed in alphabetical order. Please just anticipate when your student's name will be called. Come forward, take your photograph, and please return to your seat. I'd also like to remind everyone of the reception at the dental school at the Robert J. and Judith M. Sullivan Atrium that will immediately follow our ceremony here. Please be sure to enter the dental school building through the doors on the south side, which is the side nearest the parking lot of the building, when you come over. Now let me begin our celebration by welcoming you all to this great event. The white coat ceremony has become a great tradition for us, and this represents the 10th year that we have had such a ceremony. It is a ceremony that has come to symbolize many things, but most of all, it represents an official welcome to the D1 class into the profession of dentistry. To you, our students, it serves as one of the first significant milestones in your career as you accept the responsibility and obligation that you will have as a healthcare professional. These responsibilities include serving others with respect, empathy, and modeling ethical behavior as a dentist from this day forward. At this time, I would ask Father J.J. O'Leary of the Society of Jesus to come forward for the invocation.
Thank you. The God of us all, thank you for calling these talented women and men to this high profession. We are grateful for their families, friends, and spouses, and all the people who have supported them. May the white coats they will receive always be a reminder of the lofty vocation they have chosen. This we ask in God's name. Amen. Thank you.
Thank you, Father O'Leary. Now I'd like to introduce Mr. Jonathan Traska, President of the Class of 2019, who will provide us with a history of the Marquette University School of Dentistry.
Marquette University School of Dentistry began as the dental department of the Milwaukee Medical College on September 26, 1894. And on that day, there were 9 faculty members, 30 students, and a clinic consisting of 16 chairs. In 1907, the Milwaukee Medical College affiliated with Marquette College, a Jesuit liberal arts school in the city of Milwaukee. With the addition of the medical college's 4 academic units, medicine, dentistry, nursing, and pharmacy, Marquette College became Marquette University, and the future of the School of Dentistry was secured. The School of Dentistry moved to its 16th Street location in 1923. That building housed a 150-chair clinic that was later expanded to 167 chairs and earned the reputation as the largest dental clinic under one roof in the world. That clinic, together with its diagnosis laboratory, was praised as a pioneering effort in dental education and attracted dental educators nationwide to Marquette. The School of Dentistry moved to its current facility in 2002. And with this change of venue, the school also introduced a new patient-based, student-centered curriculum that has continued Marquette's reputation as a leader in dental education. Through the last 122 years, Marquette University School of Dentistry has been housed in 3 different buildings, provided over 3 million patient visits throughout Milwaukee, the state of Wisconsin, and the world, and graduated over 8,500 dental professionals. Tonight we welcome the class of 2020 as they join the rich history of Marquette University School of Dentistry.
Thank you, Jonathan. Now I would like to introduce Mr. Habib Rahimtullah, President of the class of 2018, who will provide us with a history of the white coat ceremony.
The white coat ceremony was founded in 1993 by Dr. Arnold Gold, a teacher and pediatric neurologist at Columbia University's College of Physicians and Surgeons. While attending that year's commencement exercises, it became clear to Dr. Gold that the recitation of the Hippocratic Oath, whereby students accept the obligations of the medical profession, came 4 years too late. Students of the medical profession are bounded by at least some of the same professional commitments that bind all doctors, and Dr. Gold felt that a ceremony affirming the new status of these students, as well as emphasizing the expectations and responsibilities appropriate for the medical profession, was necessary. These feelings served as the impetus for Dr. Gold's foundation to begin the advocacy and sponsorship of the white coat ceremony. There are several essential components present in a white coat ceremony. Among them is an official welcome from the dean, faculty, and other senior members of the school and the professional community, and the swearing of an oath in the presence of family and friends, indicating the student's intention and willingness to assume the obligations and responsibilities of their chosen profession. Additionally, each student is presented with a ceremonial white coat by a mentor figure representing their belief in this student's ability to carry on their profession. Since its inception in 1993, the tradition of the white coat ceremony has spread beyond the walls of medical schools and now takes place in dental schools, pharmacy schools, and other health professional schools worldwide. The white coat ceremony tradition began in 2007 at the Marquette University School of Dentistry. That tradition continues tonight.
Thank you, Habib. I would now ask Dr. Clifford Hartman to come forward to introduce some honored guests who have joined us to help celebrate this special occasion.
Thank you, Dr. Lobb. Joining us this evening are the officers of many of the associations that represent dentistry, and they are all here to welcome you to the profession. These associations include Organized Dentistry, the groups dedicated to continuing professional growth, the specialty societies, the honorary organizations, and the organizations of the dental school. And I'd like to introduce these distinguished guests to you now. Firstly, I'd like to introduce two individuals who were significant individual supporters of this year's white coat ceremony, Dr. Pam Hansen and Dr. Mike Maluja. Next, from Organized Dentistry. Dentistry is organized in a tripartite system, and we have representatives from all three of these levels here with us tonight. To begin, from our local components representing the Racine Dental Society, its president, Dr. Tiffany Smolkowski. From the Washington Ozaki Dental Society, its president, Dr. Josh Barta. From the Greater Milwaukee Dental Association, its president, Dr. Cheska Avery Stafford. From the Kenosha Dental Society, its president, president-elect, Dr. Linnea Morton. From the Waukesha Dental Society, immediate past president, Dr. Joseph Best. From the Wisconsin Dental Association, president-elect, Dr. Ned Murphy. And from the WDA Foundation, its executive director, Ms. Vicki Bowman. And from the American Dental Association, past president and graduate of Marquette University School of Dentistry, Dr. Kathleen Roth. Next, the groups dedicated to continuing professional growth. From the Milwaukee Dental Forum, past president, Dr. Ken Walashewski. From the Odontologic Academy, President Dr. Stefan Chohorsky, and Vice President Dr. Jack Hafler. And from the Wisconsin constituent of the American Academy of General Dentistry, past President Dr. Peter Wilk. Next, from the specialty organizations. From the American section of the American College of Prosthodontists, President Dr. David Kackelmeyer. From the Wisconsin Society of Pediatric Dentists, President Dr. Stephen Jakubowski. From the Wisconsin Society of Orthodontists, President Dr. Michael Maslowski. And from the Wisconsin Society of Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons, its president, Dr. Joseph Best. Next, from the honorary organizations. Membership in the honorary organizations is granted through distinguished service to our profession. Firstly, from the Wisconsin section of the American College of Dentists, Section Chair, Dr. Gary Stafford. From the Wisconsin section of the Pierre Fouchard Academy, Section Chair, Dr. Gene Shoemaker. And from the Wisconsin section of the International College of Dentists, District 9 Regent, Dr. Julio Rodriguez. Lastly, from the organizations of the dental school. From the Marquette chapter of OKU, which is our National Honor Society, President Dr. Lou Boris. And from the Alumni Association, its president, Dr. Susan Miners. And lastly, all of these organizations are the sponsors of tonight's events. Thank you very much, sponsors. And thank you all.
Thank you, Dr. Hartman. It is now my distinct pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker for this important celebration. We are very fortunate to have with us an accomplished man who is well known and well respected in the dental and health education communities, both nationally and internationally. Dr. Richard Valakovic, President and CEO of the American Dental Education Association. Dr. Valakovic graduated with a Doctor of Dental Medicine degree from the University of Connecticut. He also has a Master's in Public Health and a Master of Science in Health Policy and Management degrees from Harvard University. He has completed postgraduate programs in pediatric dentistry and dental public health and is board certified in oral and maxillofacial radiology. Please help me welcome Dr. Richard Valakovic to the podium.
Thanks, Bill. Well, good evening, everyone. It's wonderful for me to be with you in the Badger State, but I'm really especially pleased to be here with you at this white coat ceremony at Marquette. Today's a major day of transformation of the lives of you who are entering our profession today. I well remember the exhilaration of my own first days in dental school. It truly felt as if everything in my life before that day culminated in that event. On this one day in your lives, you move from being someone with a lot of knowledge and education to begin your preparation to become a member of our profession, in which you will be called doctor for the rest of your life. On this one day, you become something that you will be for the rest of your lives. Today you move forward from those years of elementary school, middle school, secondary school, along with your initial interest in science and caring for others. Perhaps your early experience with your own dentist or orthodontist, your decision to apply to dental school in the first place, The excitement of acceptance and starting out, followed by the crushing realization of the demands that it will impose. The excitement of finding your own niche over these past few days, and soon, the first hands-on experience with a real live patient. These are times you will never forget, and in their own way, they have helped to bring you to today's turning point. You know, receiving your white coat today also says something about who you are and what you're capable of doing. You're not being given a white coat today. You've earned it, and with a considerable amount of effort and discipline. And you've earned something of value, real value, to yourselves, to your families, and to the world, indeed, in which you live. On this one day as well, I think that it's important to acknowledge that you've not reached this point alone. For the parents, the grandparents, husbands and wives, sons and daughters, other family and friends who have believed in you, who have supported you, and probably in many ways sacrificed for you, this ceremony is also a culmination and a celebration. So I'd like to acknowledge all of the family and friends and others who have supported you, who are with you today. Let's give them a round of applause. It's also important to acknowledge, in addition, the entire faculty, deans, and staff that are here to share this accomplishment. Not only have you created a new school of dentistry, a wonderful school of dentistry here, continuing the tradition that we've heard about this afternoon, but you're also key players in dental education as a whole. And I must say, you know, in my role as president of the American Dental Education Association, I get an opportunity to go around to a lot of dental schools, make visits, and participate in events like this and others. But I have to tell you, Bill, I don't go to places that has this much representation from other organizations, especially officers of organizations like this. It's really wonderful that you have the collaboration from the community in the way that you do. Because of all these, you know, there are so many wonderful things happening in dentistry right now. Really wonderful things. There's a lot of positive trends in so many different ways. And among them are that the dental profession is perceived well, and you've chosen to come and be part of it. I think that you are well aware, the American Dental Education Association runs the Common Application Service, ADSES. You know that for your class, there were over 12,000 applicants for roughly 5,500 first-year slots. Even though medical school pool is bigger of first-year slots, the ratio of first-year of applicants to dental school compared to first-year slots is actually larger than it is in medical school. So this is a time in history that we can say, well, I guess if you can't get into dental school, I guess you'll have to go to medical school. But but because, you know, you were, those of you who were in the admissions office, you had a lot of choices to make, and you selected this group. You were able to choose a wonderful, talented group of students, and now you're going to work to help develop them into talented and skilled practitioners and scientists and researchers. So here you are at Marquette, a very special place in higher education. Much of my own education, including a portion of my dental education, occurred at Jesuit institutions. I assume that many of you know that in the beginning and continuing until not so long ago, the Jesuit community and Marquette University were nearly identical. The superior of the Jesuit community here and the president of Marquette University were the same person. and other officials and the teachers were all, or in large part, Jesuits. Most of you know that the official name of the Jesuit community is the Society of Jesus, and the Jesuit priests identify themselves by the letters SJ after their names. Jesuits are often referred to as God's army, and the leader of the Jesuits in Rome used to be referred to as the Black Pope until Francis finally became the first Jesuit Pope in the history of the Catholic Church. But that leads me to just a quick story. 3 friends from high school meet at their 25th anniversary reunion. All 3 became priests, but in different religious orders. One became a Franciscan priest, another became a Dominican priest, and the third became a Jesuit priest. After dinner, they debated which group of priests God loved more. Each spoke passionately about their belief that theirs was God's favorite. At the end of the evening, as they were returning to their rooms in the hotel, one of them wrote on a flip chart, "God, which order of priests do you love best?" The next morning, as they walked to breakfast, they saw an answer written below the question that they had left. And it said, "Gentlemen, I love you all equally, signed God, SJ." So, and that's true, Father O'Leary, isn't it? But as you pass the Jesuits, for those of you who didn't go to Marquette, as you pass the Jesuits, just think of that story, and you'll do well. So here you are at Marquette. You're all going to do well. Your careers will be richly rewarding. It is, of course, important to acknowledge that the rewards for dentists are not simply financial. I think that you know that dentistry was found to be among the most trusted professions in America, earning higher marks than physicians and lawyers in all the recent Gallup polls. Another recent poll found that nearly 90% of adult patients were satisfied with services provided by their dental professionals. Dentistry has been ranked number 1 or number 2 occupation in the United States by U.S. News and World Report for the past 3 years among 500 occupations listed by the United States Department of Labor. For all these reasons, the dental profession is quite healthy. It's projected to continue improving in the future in spite of whatever the recession we might have been climbing out of. But we're not hearing much about economic woes in the political campaign this year. A lot of other things, but maybe not the economy this time. Certainly complementing these trends and contributing to my continuing assessment of this time as a wonderful era for our profession is the massive expansion in procedures and techniques that enable all of us to serve our patients better than ever before. There's nothing that annoys me more in Washington, D.C. than as I go around to either hearings on Capitol Hill or interactions with people in Washington to hear somebody say something like, "Well, nobody has cavities anymore, so what do dentists do nowadays?" Well, thank goodness we don't have to worry about dental caries as much as we did in the past and can concentrate on the real health issues of sustaining oral health and helping people keep their teeth for a lifetime. So here you are today entering this highly respected, technologically sophisticated profession, the demand of which I think is only going to increase in the future. The rewards of the profession are, in a word, tremendous. But to those of you to whom much is being given, much is also expected. And I want to spend the last few moments with you talking a bit about the responsibilities that membership in our profession carries with it. So I want to speak privately to those of you entering our clinical careers today. The rest of you, just tune me out for a minute. I just want to talk to the folks who are starting to. When you begin your clinical experiences here at Marquette, it will suddenly be legally and indeed expected of you to perform acts under faculty supervision that could otherwise leave you in prison for years. Think about it with me. As a health professional, society expects that you will do whatever is needed to relieve suffering and pain and improve health, even if it means taking a scalpel blade or arranging for someone to obtain narcotic drugs. To others, this may be assault and battery with a knife or selling street drugs. Your education and training requires you to do things that otherwise could lead you to be arrested. There will only be about 5,500 students starting dental school this year in the United States. 5,500 new students, new dentists, new potential dentists for a population of over 320 million people. A ratio of 1 new dental student for every 60,000 people. Your education will give you opportunities and responsibilities that are pretty awesome. We all need to respect these responsibilities as a professional every day of our lives. As you receive your white coat today, the amount of time for that required for that event will be little more than the 2 minutes required to do a simple Google search. It can almost seem that the surrounding hoopla of these ceremonies today eclipses the moment that really matters. When that white cloak declaring your initial entry into our profession is given to you. I earnestly hope that you don't let the hoopla overcome what really matters today. The personal delivery of your white coat should forever forge in your mind and hearts the distinctly personal nature of the dental profession and the powerful responsibility that it entails. So whether you're a permanent or temporary resident of the state of Wisconsin, you represent its wonderful history, its pioneer spirit, and in the wonderful era of the profession that you are now entering, the possibilities before you are truly endless. On this day, this turning point in your lives, I extend to you my heartiest congratulations for how far you've come and wish you the greatest success with how far you're going to go. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Valakovic, for those timely and inspiring words. Now for the moment we've all been waiting for. I would like to ask Dr. Hartman and Ms. Maria Barnes, President of the Class of 2017, to join me on the stage.
Anthony Acuna. Macy Anderson. Brandon Barrett. Michael Barth. Kathleen Bartek. Mitchell Beinlich. Amanda Beltrami. Patrick Berg. Marcus Bigot. Silvana Blanco. Hannah Bonikowski. Rachel Branning. Cole Brennan. Patrick Campbell. Madeline Carney. Max Carpenter. Michael Sabolka. Adam Childs. Kelsey Chin. Kristen Ciccarelli. Aaron Cole. Melissa Corrado. Alexander Crane. Andrew Kroll. William Crucy. Sydney Sison. Katarina Dasbach. Sarah DeGrave. Casey Gentino. JP Gentino. Jamie Diaz Abreu. Michael Denny. Hannah Draver. Corey Ely. Chelsea Ewing. Leah Fax, Christine Fisher, Douglas Gardner, Jose Gonzalez, Cassandra Hammond, Charles Hauge, Jake Hosser, Magdalena Hornick, Caitlin Jasper, Jordan Johnson, Ryan Kiesler, Nate Cotter, Caitlin Craig, Melanie Ladley, Mari Listman, Dominique McPhail, Robert Madrigal, Arita Mallory, Rachel Margus, Culver Matos, Tyler McKeever, Casey Messer, Jessica Messerschmidt, Gerald Michael, Stephanie Miller, Bradley Morgan, Thomas Mosinski, Peter Nabel, Vi Nguyen. Victoria Nicholson. Mark Norland. Natalie Ordonez. Alexander Padalino. Jake Phillip. Adam Quesh. Rebecca Quintero. Lida Ramirez. Manasa Rao. Rafael Rascon. Jonathan Reed. Corbin Rustberg. Connor Ryan. Christina Sadoyan, Brennan Schneider, Jordan Schumacher, Ravina Shah, Michelle Singapore, Soleil Singh, Paul Stamus, Chloe Stockheimer, Nathaniel Striggins, Anushka Syed, Andrew Tiedites, Daniel Tessman, Regine Torres, Colin Trainer, Benjamin Van S., Jessica Vargas, Brendan Vastlick, Jessica Vogt, Muriel Werner, Jonathan Worth, Anne Yahiro, Michelle Zelmer, Shayna Zhao,
I'd like you to join me in giving Maria a big round of applause for not making any of those names a mistake. Thank you. At this time, I would ask Dr. Julio Rodriguez of the Wisconsin section of the International College of Dentists to come forward to lead the D1 class in the dental student's oath.
So they told me no jokes today. So how are you guys holding up? It's not going to be long. So good evening. It's indeed a pleasure to be here tonight and be able to congratulate you all in choosing Marquette as a dental school to form you as the outstanding dental professional that you will be 4 years from now. Marquette School of Dentistry is one of the premier dental institutions in the United States, and I believe possibly in the world. So congratulations for choosing this school. I would like to take this opportunity to welcome you all into one of the most exciting professions in the world. As you heard, I'm Dr. Julio Rodriguez. I'm a general dentist from Broad Hill, Wisconsin, small town near Madison. And I'm thrilled to be here tonight and congratulate you on your accomplishment on starting a new chapter of your life. I'm very proud to represent the International College of Dentists this evening and join your celebration. I'm sure that you're all wondering who or what is the International College of Dentists. Last year I received a lot of questions, so you're going to forgive about 2 seconds or 2 minutes of little history so you know. The International College of Dentists, ICD or college, is the preeminent and the world's oldest and largest honor society for dentists. The concept of International Dental Fellowship was conceived in 1920 in Tokyo by Dr. Otofai from the United States and Dr. Akamura from Japan. But it was not until 1926 that the concept was discussed at the 7th Annual Dental Congress in Philadelphia. And by Christmas of 27, it was formed. The college currently has over 12,000 members in 122 countries who have been awarded the prestigious title of Fellows of the International College of Dentists. And we have some of those fellows here tonight. The U.S. section represents the largest of these sections and is governed by a border region comprised of 17 regions or districts, same as the ADA. I'm one of those regions, and I'm proud to represent the 9th district encompassing the states of Michigan and Wisconsin. And with us here tonight is Dr. Ned Murphy, the deputy regent for the state of Wisconsin. And it's in behalf of this group of colleagues that I want to also convey our sincere congratulations on this occasion. This very meaningful event is at the core of what we, as a preeminent honorary dental organization in the world, are all about. We stand by our values of integrity, leadership, and service, and we all look at you as the future of the dental profession. As you journey into this, your chosen profession, always keep in mind that we, the Wisconsin Dental Association, the professional associations, and the different colleges in our state are ready to be a resource to you through your dental school years and beyond, and always open to you, should you require any guidance or assistance through your formation. It always is a very emotional occasion to stand in this podium and look at you with your white coats, ready to conquer the world. All of us, no doubt, are very proud of your accomplishments so far. Just to be able to be here tonight is a great achievement. However, I'm quite sure that nobody is as proud of your parents and loved ones present here tonight. So you're going to allow me to ask you to stand, turn around, and find your parents and loved ones and give them a hand, because due to their efforts, you are here tonight. So turn around, look at him. All right, now come around again. Now I'm going to have you to ask you to remain standing, because this is the fun part. And I know you guys are great, but without your parents and the support of all of them and your teachers through your formation, none of us will be here tonight. So the vow that you're about to take is a very important one, and it's one that you should not take lightly, as it is the foundation of the profession you're about to start today. As you repeat these words, think of the meaning of them and embrace the significance. So, please grab your programs, look on the back side of it, and repeat after me. As I begin my clinical education for the profession of dentistry, I pledge the following. To uphold the highest standards of professionalism by demonstrating compassion, empathy, and sound judgment in the treatment of my patients and in my interactions with my colleagues. I will remember that I'm working with human beings first and foremost. To demonstrate excellent leadership through my interactions with my patients. My fellow students and my community. I will graciously accept leadership opportunities presented to me. To uphold the highest of professional ethics by doing what is right and just. In my interactions with patients, classmates, and the community at large. I will remember that the dental education and the practice of dentistry is a privilege and not an entitlement. My dedication to this education and career will be exemplified by my commitment to learning all that I can. Treating my patients with kindness and always maintaining honor and integrity. I promise to maintain the dignity of this profession by promoting the principles of patient autonomy, non-maleficence, beneficence, justice, and veracity. All of these I place with pride as I pursue the education that will lead to the honor of entering into the profession of dentistry. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Thank you, Dr. Rodriguez. I would now like to invite Father J.J. O'Leary back to the podium to bless the hands of our students as they begin their journey in the profession of dentistry.
Now that you have pledged the oath, I would ask that you look at your hands for just a moment. Glance down. God of us all, I ask that you bless these hands, and may these hands remove suffering, alleviate pain, and always be instruments of healing. In the words of the psalmist, prosper the work of their hands, O Lord, prosper the work of their hands. And this we ask in God's name. Amen. God bless and good luck.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating these young men and women who represent the newest addition to the dental profession, the Marquette University School of Dentistry, class of 2020. I would now like to ask the students to return to the stage so we can take a group photograph. And then I would ask everyone to just remain in your seats while we complete this photograph. This event would not have been possible without the hard work and dedication of the people of our offices of dental admissions, student services, diversity, inclusion, and alumni relations who are responsible for all the planning and arrangements for this evening's event. And I would ask the people from these areas who are here just to please stand and be recognized for all of your efforts. You know who you are. Well, a lot of them are standing already. I would also like to thank all the faculty and staff from the School of Dentistry who have joined us for the celebration and ask that you stand and be recognized as well. Faculty, staff. And last but certainly not least, you, the people who have joined us as guests of our student doctors. Your presence here is a significant part of this event's success, and we thank you for attending and celebrating this great event with us. Now, in preparation for the closing of our program, I'd ask you all to remain in your seats as our student doctors leave the stage. Our honored guests are welcome to congratulate our newest student doctors as they leave the stage. And so I'll give you a few minutes to kind of get yourselves ready, and then we'll depart. I'd like to thank you all for joining us this evening for this ceremony, and once again, I invite you all to join us at the dental school for a reception immediately following today.